Hello everyone, today we're just going to be looking and playing the Give No Quarter, and I've never played this map before, and we're just going to go through it and see how I can run through it. I did play this for just a millisecond, that's why there is already pre-drawn lines, but I basically haven't played this at all. Basically just like open the door and shot a guy, so. Alright, so let's go. Okay, so I'm going to be drawing as I go, and show you kind of my thought processes. So obviously we're playing here. We're not going to pass this threshold until this is cleared. I kind of messed up on that a little bit. Make sure these guys are back to back. Now I'm going to just quickly peek this, see what's going on. Looks like there's an enemy. Okay. So I'm going to move up. And this guy is going to continue pieing. These guys can collapse. We put them like that. Like this. And that should be good. Give a little more space for the rest of the crew. Guys up. We will be jumping over, so that's clear. I haven't played this game in a little bit, so the controls are a little bit getting away from me. So we're just going to create a bunch of lines of fire, so when it opens, we are good. Now, I'm going to take this corner since there's more threat here. There could be a potential of... Actually, no, there couldn't be a potential. So ignore that. They cannot be over there. I'm going to drive these guys out, make sure and cover this angle. I don't think we have any other angles around here to worry about unless they, for some reason, can fit back there. He's going to push the corner. He's going to cover him as he pushes the corner. And boom, then we're going to stack up here. Pretty straightforward stuff. See the sight lines on this. Looks like it's like a good thing here, so I can kind of just slowly push up here after we get everything situated. While the bottom guys here hold that lane down there. Back over here, jump over. Go. Okay, so this is a tricky angle here. Kind of a tight situation. This guy is still going to hold here. Security. This doesn't look too bad. The biggest threat is going to be here. That looks like a guy has a weapon, so he's not going to be able to see him. But he's going to throw a flash, and these guys are going to aggressively push up. Trying to do a quick peek here. This guy's going to push the threat very aggressively. And after he throws it, continue to move up. I'm going to do this, have him pie wide, have this guy pie wide with him. Guy jump over and also be pieing rather wide. This guy, after he gets here, he will turn back the threat. And try to hold this position. So this is kind of a little sketchy, but we got it. No issue there. Now we did just do a flash. Push up. And out a little bit. Angle. I'm just going to gradually pie this. This guy should be coming with me as I do, so I have a little bit more firepower. This guy's going to be holding this angle. And we are going to pie this rather quickly. I feel like there's not going to be too many threats there. And this guy can hang here to cover that angle, this angle. And these guys are basically just going to sit until we can get through this. And come through here. All right. So now we are going to go here. You know what? I will crouch all the way there. They cannot see me. Hopefully that is a actual barrier. And it doesn't look like there's anybody there, so I'm going to stand up. And we're going to hold this point. Sounds like they're engaging some guys. Let me take a look. Like they are there. This guy's going to get in a better position to hold that point, because this feels like it's going to be a danger. I'm just going to reinforce that position. He has a position over here, which I think is absolutely fine. He's pushing for any type of, or like looking for any movement over there. So we're doing pretty well here so far. It's not really too complicated of any type of geometry, but it's pretty solid. I probably should have this guy with over here. I'm just going to wait until these guys are positioned in a firing position well enough. I assume they can jump over. Yes. Cancel that. So we are going to pie this Y to see what's over in this angle. And it looks relatively clean. There's two angles. This one appears first. I think this is garbage. Could be a guy here though, so I'm just going to pie here. There's no threat of that. What is this? All right, so, and then we're just going to move here while this guy holds this angle. Pie. Oh, there we go. See? Always got to check those corners. I'm going to push up here while this guy pushes up here. And these guys are going to collapse. Come on. Come on. Nope. Trying to... Oh. I assume this can see a little bit into here. It's not really much. Probably throw a flashbang in through there. All right. How low is this wall? Let me pause it. That'll be like right there. Okay. Okay. So we're going to put our focus on that little angle. I'm going to go right here, see if I can see anybody into the room. Engaging from a distance is usually better than engaging like close and then going into a room because they can see you from a distance, if that makes sense. It's a weird, strange phenomena, but kind of hard to explain. And I'm just going to throw a stinger. I haven't really... I don't feel like I need to, but I'm just going to do it anyway. And we're going to engage this while this one holds the door. There's actually a lot more space here than I thought there would be. And this guy needs to get into the action. Over here. I'm going to wait for them to hold here. And then we'll go in. You're going to go in. Up. That's pretty good. We're going to grab this door very quickly. These guys got this angle down pretty well. I'm going to push this guy up. And better position. All right. So now we're going to up. Not doing anything. Oh, we are good. Let me make sure my gun is actually up. And boom. Okay, so let's see where we want to go from here. There's a window. I'm not really a fan of using windows since it shows you to a large part of the map. Like, even though they're good shooting positions, I feel like I want to... Is it a... like an open, walkable space? I can do this and then cover here and here. I'm watching Overwatch while these guys watch kind of this way. I'm gonna have someone watching security until we clear out this kind of section. Do I want to push these guys up after I move these guys up? I'm not sure yet. Let's see how it goes so far. This is kind of a scary angle to some degree. Like, I doubt this is going to be open, but it could be open, which should expose me to a lot of kind of scary stuff. So I'm actually going to push up with both people just so I have a bit more firepower. I should check this. I don't really want to. I'm probably just going to run security, but I don't really want to deal with that. I feel like it does suck though, because I feel like I want to like clear this and then what is it? A flimsy door. Sometimes I feel like I should bring hammers, but you know what? You can do this and Val can clear this solo. Back. Just clear this room. And you're just going to open the door. Boom. Bye. Bye, 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 bye. We're good and we're good. I'm going to go in. I got to check here first. My due diligence. And then we're going to apply this. And we're going to back up, pop it, tie it, and we're good. Yeah. And we are going to gate downwards. Super easy stuff. There we go. Now, this is a tricky one. Kind of scared of getting seen by somebody here. So I can't, like, push out without checking that. But I'm concerned about, like, potentially here. Or even here, potentially. I just shot a guy there. I'll just pie this a bit more. And I don't need to. Like, I feel pretty confident that I could get away with this. But I'm going to do it just to be super safe. Because these are important principles. I have resources, I should use them. Which I think is something that a lot of people really don't do in games a lot of the time. Like playing almost any game. I feel like people don't really use their resources. Oh. This on point. You're moving there, you're moving here. And Yara's gonna open the door. And you're just gonna hold point. Charges. Precaution. Guess there's somebody in the smoke here. Couldn't be, but... Okay, let's see what we can see over here. This looks pretty safe. Where? Oh, okay, there was one. Back off here. Okay, now... Do I move these guys out? I feel like it's safe enough to move it. Come out here, there's not going to really be getting seen by much. So this is totally acceptable. Are going to go out here. You're going to go out here. Up right here. So it's like that. Angle's right. Here. Like that. But my blue guy go. Right there. Okay. That should be pretty good. Putting these guys into a decent position. This is a lot of space. I'm not super confident in engaging this. I usually like to take shorter paths and do closer engagements. I do feel as if... Okay, so it looks like we're... Okay, there's not much really more actual space to go through because I just got to clear this. There's no door leading out here. I can charge this, obviously. Load up with a charge. I feel like it's an okay idea. Decent sight lines. The explosion. Engaging through here. The fence. 8. All over. Not too many things. There is a gun right here. Yeah, that's a good... That's another reason why I don't want to peek out here. Engage it here. This is a tricky one. How do I take this out? I usually don't bring frags in general. I feel like they're too easy. I actually enjoy the challenge of using various types of flashbangs and stuff. Okay, let me just start clearing this room out and see how I feel about thing. This should be good. These guys are holding that position. Always make sure everyone is doing something important. Everyone needs a role. Okay, and firing line. Let's tighten up the firing line a little bit. Open that door. You see something, light it up. Who's engaging? Who was that? I don't even know who that was. Whatever. Is that him? Is that a body? I don't even know. Okay, I'm gonna double pie. Who's in this corner? Ew, it must be someone. Oops. I'm gonna back up so I have a better angle on this. I'm gonna back up so I have a better angle on this. And let's pie this a little bit. I'm gonna double pie. Person pieing. Okay, it's good stuff. There is that threat, which is a little scary. I'm actually gonna get another person here. To reinforce that position. This position isn't too bad. I should be able to engage anybody if they run up over here. Shouldn't be an issue. Guys is covering these two. Okay, let's move up. See what's going on. This can be open, which is a bit tricky. can just throw a flasher in that corner, and hope if it hits the door, then I know it's open. Right, if it doesn't, then I know it's there. Okay, so it's closed. I'm going to... This is kind of a very aggressive push. I do have these sight lines being watched decently well. I'm going to hold this position. I'm going to get in this corner and lock that door. Unless they're like in this section, then they can see in. But this guy's covering the door decently well enough of a sight line. I have him check 1 millisecond. Left and right, and boom. Forgot about this person. This. Actually push up here. Cover the back as much as I can. What are you doing? Looking to the wall. Not timeout. Okay. So, I'm actually just going to kick this door. Haha. Called door kickers for a reason. And... you just let it breathe, honestly. Going to go like that. Good. And we're going to check this corner. And we are going to manage this room together. Hooray! Easy. Okay. So our next objective is going to be that. Always watching back, even though it's not needed. Good to get used to that practice of always watching the rear. Who has my explosive charges? Is it you? Why can't I see anything? Okay. Why don't you have a charge? Did I use it as a door charge? Oh. I don't have any charges. Oh, lovely. Okay, new game plan. I'm going to pop that open. To engage a large space with 4 people. And these guys are going to push up and use smoke screen. Try to get to that. And here. Lovely. First, I got to clear this, though. I think this is an open spot, so clearing this would be good. So, get into position here. Alright, so let's start moving. Get everything in order. Who has the charges? This, that. Way. Now, this angle shouldn't be hit by this. I do want to clear this actually out as well. An angle that would be imperative for helping these guys push up. Looks to do 3 on here. That. 1 here. This seems really risky because it is a lot of space. I feel like I'll just do these guys together like that. And just tighten up the group a bit. Their firing line. Okay, let's see how this goes. That was pretty good. Should be able to move down here pretty easily. Not too much threat over here. I mean, there is, but like there's only needing to have 1 person do it. We are going to do a very quick pie, kind of risky. These guys are watching this, so this guy can restack. So he's gonna running pie. There's not really much more sightline as long as I don't step out here. This guy can go straight in. This and then make it wide. This should be clear. Oh, there we go. Boom, boom. Glad I cleared the distance there for the rifle. Now, I don't have any charges to blow this open, which sucks. So, that's really annoying. That's super annoying that I didn't. I used the charge from Nova, I guess, to open a door. Is it this one? I don't even know. That's annoying. I thought I used a regular charge. That's super annoying. I used the one breaching charge that I had. Or wall charge, what do you want to call it? Okay, let's move these guys up. And if you guys like this type of video, let me know. Let me just check right here just in case. Boop. Boop. Okay, just gotta double check. I'll check the unknowns. There's something could be over here. I'm gonna check this out here very carefully because it's not too bad. Do a little peek. This is a little scary. I would want to do this with two people if I'm peeking like this, but it's okay because I don't. Holy K! Why not? Wait. I have sightline of just like the edge. I don't know if there could be someone here though. I imagine they'd probably start shooting at me if that was the case. I should probably just stay here. Ooh, what was that? Scary. Do a kind of cascade kind of high simultaneously. Yeah, if you guys want me to do a particular type of level or, you know, whatever it is. I think this is a good, like, just doing this is really fun because it's like, kind of keeps me tactically sharp, you know, going through the tactics of it. You guys get to see how I break things down, how I, you know, navigate through these spaces. All right, so this is still a lot of potential threat for these guys. And then there's this one. I don't think this is a spot. So after I clear this, I can clear that, but I'll have to be looking that direction first. We look that direction first. Do this. Make sure this guy's locked in before we pass that line. So this guy's going to move up as these guys move up. I just tried to StarCraft highlight that. Don't mind me. I'm going to move these guys. No, I'm not. Just the gun. I don't know what to do with these guys, honestly, quite frankly. They're kind of in a crappy spot. I have to, like, clear this first. And the window's not really a good angle to clear that yet. Even if it was, it's not the best. I'm just going to keep doing the bottom stuff here. I'm going to move these guy here. And sprint. And what? This shot me. Oh, yep. I need to be doing this. I'm stupid. Okay. You're actually just going to go across because this is, I'm kind of doing this too much in baby steps. This needs to be done quickly and efficiently. And that's what I get. Devin the Rat. Is getting punished for it. Usually in big open spaces, you always want to clear them. Get onto a wall because it limits, like, your possible angles of attack a lot of the time. Okay, so I'm actually going to get closer to this. Back off. And watch there. Usually I have the injured guys hang out in the back a lot of the time. I don't really want to push this. I am going to hold this angle. We do a little ammo check. Kratos needs to reload. Also, a little pro tip in Doorkickers. If you reload and then move, see how it's like not working? But if you reload and then, like after you've done the reload, physically move it and then do that, then you can actually have them reloading while they're moving. Very handy. All right. I'm going to get close to this. Door shouldn't open. This guy's watching side. Don't want to get too much exposed, so I'm going to back them up a little bit. We're going to do a little peek, actually. Okay, there's a lot of people in there. Okay. I'm going to flash this. I'm going to wait. These guys to get a position, actually. 2, 3. Where's the other one? Okay. So, guys are all gonna... that. So I'm going to flash, have these guys move out. This. I'm going to do a little command code so I can do it in real time. And I'm going to put this in position. Boom, pause, flash. I'm going to flash close. Be a bigger threat, technically. I'm going to go A. It's going to pop. And I'm going to apply this a little bit. He's still holding here. Now these guys are going to move up. And I want to make it so they get tighter as they get closer, because they're going to be getting exposed to more threat as they move up. So I want more firepower, because obviously it is an enclosed area, so they're going to be grouped up tighter. Means more potential enemies in a small area. So doing that is nice. Okay, so we have a decent position here. This is very secure in terms of firepower position, so there's going to be nobody on the gun. These guys, I honestly feel like this is an easier path than this one, because this opens up to a lot of area into like a large section of the map. This is much more lane focused. This has a cover point as well, which is really nice. I'll leave one here. Clear here with either 3 or 4. And then these guys, honestly, are probably just going to hold this position. I don't really see much value in trying to take this right away. You guys can hold this. I'm going to back up a little bit. Actually, is this a cover point? This is a cover point. Let's just chill here. Perfect. And injured over here. He can watch here. I'm going to pie this. Have the perfect angle. I can... This is kind of a risky angle, because if you're closer to something, a lot more people can see you, but you can't see them. Usually distance is a really nice thing to kind of get that be going good. Saying? There we go. It's not the best, but it's okay. We're watching there. So I'm gonna push up. I don't really need to watch here, actually. I technically do because of this. Or I don't think they'd jump over, but there could be one in there. Run out. So one's going to watch here. I don't want to go too close to this to reveal myself. I'm actually going to take a person with them. Here. Okay. This is... See, like, here is a redundant thing. I'll know when I watch a lot of people, even like big YouTubers who play this game, a lot of the time they will have people in bad positions that don't do anything or is super redundant. Like here, he can't do anything. Like if this person dies and then someone runs out, sure. But like it's super unlikely to happen. This guy's holding this position. Nobody can come from this section, right? So you don't, this guy's not doing anything. Now, he's injured, to be fair. So it's nice to have him further back. But just have him watch like a low... Oh, just have him watch like a low threat location. So like there's only like one guy who can really come out of here, or two maybe, right? If this door opens then there's more threat, but whatever. But we have a lot of position anymore already. Okay, these guys are going to move up here. Back on the door. And now that this guy is looking over here, this is a threat to be opening that. This guy can do this. And Devin the rat is going to watch this. Because the only thing that they're going to be able to see from is here. So as long as I'm covering this point, they have to step into this threshold to shoot me. So this guy is kind of at risk, just barely, but not by much. But I'm going to cover his tail anyway. Probably with the injured guy. That's a low risk of getting shot. Now, there's this angle here, potentially to get hit by this guy, but there's not really any position here, so this is more than enough. And I'm going to do this. Guy comes over here. I'm actually going to back up a little bit. I don't want to engage in this angle. I just saw a guy. I'm just going to try to focus on this point. Let these guys open these doors. Starting to mix my team a little bit. Usually I like to keep them separate, but a little charge. When this opens up, this could be a threat issue. Could also be a threat issue. So we're just checking like the lines of fire. Like look at each individual target on your team. You're like, okay, you can get shot from here. Can you get shot from here? No. Don't need to worry about that. This is the big one. This guy's covering this guy. See who's covering who, right? Just kind of play a little star making game. So yeah, this is totally fine. And we're going to, I'm going to back up a little bit actually. That. Pop it. There was a guy in there. Push this. There we go. I'm going to pie wide. Not wide. We're going to go in here. Oh, this one watches here. Now pie that one first and then push up. And this is clear, so I can have this whole room to navigate. That was the point of this guy coming in after. Like this. We're going to go in as far as I can for the cross coverage. That's why it's called cross coverage. Now, move this guy over. I'm going to hold that position, and she's going to jump over. Not the best position, quite frankly. I'll be honest. I'm going to move this guy up more. I'm actually going to roll them out. I'm going to pie this while this one pies that. You can help assist in pieing this. I did not do that right. There we go. And we are clear. Okay, let's restack everybody. Get everybody into a good position. Let's make sure we're watching the corner there. I'm going to do this as they pass by. Guys, focusing on that. As you just saw, go around. I'm going to have him hang out here. I think. And these guys are going to start doing some work. So, let's get them stacked up. Ready to take these lanes here. First lane looks pretty easy, I would say. Lane looks a little bit harder, but not really. Easy lane, honestly. So we are going to... This isn't an issue. We push up here. This is obviously going to be the threat. This will be like such a tiny threat because you'll be slicing a little bit off each time you move up. But it's so little that it's not going to be an issue. Now I'm going to have... It is called running the rabbit. And this is one of those running the rabbit situations. Where I'm going to make it so... One. This is going to be moving here. Orange, you're going to be moving here. Everyone's set on their mark. So they make kind of like a firing line. Right here. Up. And this one. And there's just going to be a big firing line. They're going to push up after that. Click on them. See. And oopsie. There we go. Okay. A little squished. That's okay. Should be okay. Actually going to change to lock perspective here. And this one is going to go there after they do that. So solid. This is an easy place to cover. I'm just going to be covering just by this corner here. Absolutely fine. So we established some good coverage into the area. Now, this, I have to jump over a location, and we know that there's a guy here, basically. So it's going to be tricky to cover while they jump. But if anyone's going to jump, it's going to be the one closest to the door. I'm going to wiggle these guys over. I'm going to jump over. Please don't jump out too far. Hopefully it's not too far. Back you up a little bit. Okay. So I'm going to pie this. These guys over. Move these guys over. And boom. I'm going to work the room. Now I'm going to watch this as I go in. Because there is a little bit of a threat. As you can see, I did just see a guy. Always got to be making sure whenever you're going to go into a different area, what sight lines you're opening yourself up to. Because it's so frequently that, you know, it's just an oversight, right? And obviously, nice coverage. Excellent. I'm going to clear easier parts. This is a little bit risky to clear here by myself. Because this door can open while I'm pieing this. But it's okay. No big deal. Now I'm going to open it on this side. Why? Because this spot's open and I can see through here. If I'm here while I open the door, I might get shot. Especially if I'm doing it solo. Always open a door so that you have optimized cover. This is a good position, but a dangerous position since there is a lot of sight. If he has a machine gun, I'm literally just going to back out and not deal with that. Until these guys are in position to help. Come on, go over. I wish the jumping, leaping thing was a little bit better, but what are you gonna do? Nice, fixed height here, and now we are going to tackle this area over here. Gonna hold position here. Looks like I can actually go this way. Can I actually go this way? I were to like mock. Okay, jump over here. I can jump over here. Okay. Okay, but it's just like a little notch. I guess I can see in here technically, but it's a little silly. I'll just, that's fine. Just flashbang when I get close. Okay. We're gonna hold your sight line up. Looks like a ball thing. Yeah. Doesn't have any charges, which is a little bit of a bummer. I'm just gonna go past the door. He's still gonna just hold primary sight line. Check, see what I can see. Pretty good. He's actually gonna move over, but because he needs to cover this site. Going from the indoors here. Okay, I can blow this. Go through here. This reinforce. That's going to be open as well, though. But it's okay. I can. Oh, whoops! I was supposed to be opening. Forgot to open this. Always good to be covering each other. What I can see here. I'm just gonna, she's not doing anything. And he's definitely not doing anything. See how we just kind of forget about these things? Even I'm not perfect either, you know? So he's going to help and assist over here. Technically this door can, I believe, open. I believe they can open unlocked doors. Or unlock. You can just run. Totally fine. Okay. This is gonna open up this sight line. There's a hole in the wall there. A little concerning. Wouldn't be too bad. Could just be like this situation here. That. There's this, but I don't think there's enough sight line to see in there. Okay, I'm gonna clear this because I should have already done that. I literally just completely forgot. We are going to kick, and they're gonna stand straight so I can shoot whoever's over there. Easy peasy. Gonna read that. We are going to pop this and just go for it. Little Pete looks good. I thought the breaching charges blew up the metal grating. I guess they don't. Should still be guys here. I'm gonna move up. Go here. This is a little bit aggressive and a little bit silly. I'm actually just gonna have her cut that then. We're actually just gonna move back here and hold that door just in case. Oh boy. Okay. We're just gonna take this out. Boom. Okay, now we're in a good position. Every time we gain a new piece of information or ground, then we can basically reconfigure our entire squad a lot of the time, depending on the situation that you're in. So this sightline's done. Don't need to worry about that. So just like reconsider everybody's positions, right? Can be a guy here, can be a guy here, can be guys here. So this sightline's still fine, still useful. This sightline is still fine here. We are going to do a bit of this. Can I just get a good angle on here? That's perfect. We can jump over nice and safe. Going with the wall. Alright, you're gonna go here. Open the door somehow. And we are going to open and flash. Still covering. If they do open that, if I do get hit by that, you're just going to easy. And we're going to take the room. Bring the rabbit is usually always more beneficial in my opinion. So he can watch over here since he doesn't need to watch that anymore. This, I can push up here. He doesn't need to watch that anymore. Push up and do this. These guys can start pushing up now. Been there for quite a while. They are going to look here first. And pushes up. Easy. Oops. And because you're closer, you're going to do it. Oh, I thought it was a barrier. Okay, so there's a guy over here. I'm going to peek out so I can get the shot. Boom, easy. Okay, so that's pretty easy. Cleared 99% of the map. So that's pretty easy. You see these challenge things aren't super appealing to me. Like they're okay, but I don't really care too much. I guess we can watch the replay. I feel like we don't really need to. This is a pretty easy map. Aside from the one mistake of like me dilly-dallying here for too long and not like pushing up because I did it in the steps and I'd unpause it. Like, oh, looks like they're good. It's like, no, you gotta always avoid big open areas like this because it's just always going to be bad because you open yourself up to like a guy walking to a window and seeing and shooting you. So you need to be covering multiple lines of sight if there's like a bunch of windows everywhere, let's say, right? Anyway, that's it for this video. If you guys like this type of video, let me know. A lot of the time, if you guys don't comment, I don't know what you guys think. I don't know if you guys like this video. I don't know if you hate it. I don't know if I'm talking too much. I don't know if you want me to talk more. You guys got to let me know because I really don't know, right? But anyway, that's it for the video. Thanks for watching and have a good day.